Charles and I have been looking. This one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Well, the Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
It was a much rockier season for Jones in his 2nd year, and he even had to survive a brief challenge to his starting job. This is a big campaign for the former Rookie of the Year runner-up. He wants to get back to Pro Bowl form in this one.
2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Now Jones. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott now from the 50. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Off the play fake, Jones.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Jones now to throw on third down, eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
A 50-yard attempt.
And that is... And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Dallas offense here set to...
That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
On gain of 19 yards. First down, Dallas.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
Cooks on the quick slant.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Here's Prescott. And Cooks hands it over the middle.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Pollard will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And able to get this out to the 25.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer? Well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
21.
Off play action. Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The throw over the middle. Taken. Before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing. Prescott. That's dumped off to Pop. No gain on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that... Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack from the quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Operating from the gun, Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. On the ground with a tight end.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
Off the play fake, Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Stevenson.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Jones going to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 22-yard attempt.
Folks, kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Play action now, Prescott. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Here we go, 46, 46.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. To the air again, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. Prescott throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied. And a loose football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of battling him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. On third down, it's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Prescott looks to throw on first. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. To throw is Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Prescott now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Prescott. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. But surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Prescott to throw it. That is caught. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Patriots 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Flush to his right. Oh, a nice spin. And he'll be out right at the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
After the sack, you could understand him maybe being a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish, but looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive and picked up that first down in the process. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Juju Smith-Schuster, 65 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 9 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake, Prescott. Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack. On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game, forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And that That's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
They toss it down to Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. New England trying to get a place on offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now Jones escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 45 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Throwing Jones. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Off the bootleg. Jones. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Prescott working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott from the gun. There again is Cooks, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. And again, it's Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On second down, it's Pollard. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and go out of my D.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dallas.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got her, and yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sookie now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip my skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be who's moved around a bit in his career already. Out of the University of Texas, it's Colt McCoy. Here's McCoy.
This is a guy who has studied and learned the game since birth. The son of a coach, grew up in the game, understands how to motivate and how to maneuver the football downfield when given an opportunity under center.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now McCoy. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McCoy.
He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Able to get away. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 32 that time. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Once again, it's counted. And this time he's in for a Cardinal touchdown. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Is Prater to kick. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center after 9 seasons. Derek Carr is the guy.
It's going to take some time to adjust to seeing Carr running out in a new uniform instead of black and silver. It's black and gold. 35,000 yards and over 200 touchdowns with the Raiders. The Saints more than willing to let him air it out all game long to a talented group of pass catchers in the Big Easy.
Now Carr maybe with a free play. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. Down the right sideline. Traquan Smith. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand,
Offside.
partner.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Will Lutz on for the point after. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Looking to throw. McCoy. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. McCoy.
Zach Ertz has it complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 34 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCoy. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zach Pascal, 31 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and